Sorry about that, class. I didn't realize that we were at the end of the last video. So I think I finished just letting you know that, hey, if you're doing searches that are important to you, to your studies, or to your education, or to your family, you need to really pay attention to what you're looking for, because you don't want to pick up the wrong thing or pick up the wrong information. So here's the strategy for looking at things online. Now this is a lot, so you won't remember all of this, but you can actually keep this little planner if you want. But just try to remember at least a few things. The first thing you need to do is plan. You need to plan, what do I need to find out? Where should I begin? Where do I want to go? What do I need to do first? Then you need to predict. So when you get to a website, you're going to want to know, where will the hyperlink lead? What kind of site is it? Then of course, is there, you're going to have to monitor, is this where I expect it to be? What information stands out on the page? Should I skim or read more carefully? Does this make sense? And then you're going to have to evaluate the information. Does this choice bring me closer or further away from my goal? Is this an appropriate place for all the information that I need? And should I link to a deeper level, select a related topic, click back, or start again? So let's do this. Let's take a look at let's go to Google here, and let's start a search for nursing jobs. All right. All of you have done similar searches, so none of this will be a surprise to you. So the first thing that pops up, of course, is you've got all, and you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 links right off the top. And obviously you can't answer me, but I'm just going to ask the question and give you time to think about it. What stands out on these 4 links? In other words, what one feature makes all of these links similar? So I'll wait about 5 seconds for you to take a look. Did you find it? If not, take a look. Each one of these says AD, AD, AD. AD means add. We'll take a look a little further down. Here's some jobs near where I am. But if you look at the 1, 2, 3, 4, the next 4, none of them say add. None of them say add. What this is telling you is that all of these are advertisements, okay? And advertisements, as you probably know, are paid for by companies. They're paid for by advertisers. These companies actually pay Google money to get their websites higher up on the search engine. As you can see, there's 1,150,000,000 results for nursing jobs, and these companies, in order to get out of, to get excluded from, being this 1 billion, they pay the money to get up there. So, is it being an ad, is it a bad thing? Well, not necessarily, okay. But the one thing you realize with an ad is someone's trying to get you to buy something, or they're trying to get you to their site so that they can make money. You know that if there's an ad, a retail ad anyway, other than maybe if it's a .gov or .edu or whatever, okay, they're probably trying to make some money on you. So let's go to this first one. And most people would think, or maybe not most people, but it wouldn't be a bad, it wouldn't be unreasonable to believe that the first, website you see is the best. It's got to be. It's number 1, right? That's what people think, but that's not always the case. Let's take a look in here. Onward Nursing Jobs, Onward Healthcare. The name of the company even says healthcare, which sounds pretty darn important because that's what nurses do. Let's take a look at the picture. We asked the question about, do we look at the picture? There's a picture of a nurse there. She's smiling. She's happy. Okay, believe it or not, that's subliminal. That's trying to show you that, hey, you can be happy too as a nurse. But let's take a look at something here that really tells you that you're about ready to enter a website that doesn't necessarily have your best interest at heart. And that's this section over here that says Get Started Now. before they give you information, I mean, you can get a little information here, but what they really want to do is get your information. You get to see that this section right here is prominent on this page. Your first name, your last name, then they're going to ask you your discipline, what kind of nursing are you looking into, your specialty, or rather what kind of nursing do you provide, your email, your phone. Anytime you see that prominent on a page, and most of the time it's on the right side, but it doesn't have to be, it could be on the left side, it could be maybe in the middle, it could be in the bottom. Anytime you see that prominent, that means that those people want your information. That's what they really want. Do they want to maybe find you a dream nursing job? Maybe. Maybe not. But generally what happens is this company is going to get your information, and they're going to get permission from you to have someone call you. You may not even see that permission. It might be, low down in the screen or whatever, okay? And then they're going to start selling your name to different schools, or maybe different nursing organizations, or who knows, or maybe different advertisers or whatever. They're going to include your name in their database so they can sell it to someone else. And they're also going to have a salesperson contact you trying to get you to join whatever company that they represent. Now, I mean, might you find a job there? You might, you may, but believe me, finding you or helping you find a job is not this company's number one responsibility. So let's go back a page. If I were looking for a nursing job, okay, I would eliminate that one, all 4 of these ads. I would not click on anything that clicks ad, and let me show you why. What did I just tell you about asking for your information? So here they're so this is MedStar. MedStar might be a little bit more, MedStar is a good hospital, so maybe they may be a little bit more trustworthy. So I might have been wrong about this one. So it's why it pays to click on. But you want to make sure. But it says www.medstarnursingjobs.org. If it's .org, it may be. So you may want to click in. If I would have seen that, seen someone asking for my name and all my information right off the bat, I wouldn't have went to it. So I may be wrong about clicking on MedStar. They may be okay. It looks good. Okay. But if you there's also websites that may say MedStar nursing jobs that has nothing to do with MedStar. Typically, they can't use the MedStar logo. All right. But then you can click on one of the jobs and see what happens. If it goes there, and so far they have not asked for my information. What they do have an apply now, which is probably legitimate. Probably legitimate. So I might have been wrong about clicking off, about going away from the first 4. That first one I would not do. Period. Let's take a look at this other one, virtual vocations. Now, this one says register. So they're getting they're a little slicker. They're not going to necessarily ask you for all your information for this in register. So as soon as you click register, there it is. Join us. That's probably not a good one. The MedStar was a good one. This one isn't. Let's look at this other one that says ad. MSOTravelingNursing.com. So here they're asking you for some specialties. Let's click on I'm interested and see what happens. MedSurg Travel RN. And there you go. First name, last name, email, cell phone number. Anytime you click on something, that's the first thing that pops up. They're not, I wouldn't consider them reliable. The MedStar one was fine, but not these. So let's go down and see which ones that might pop out that may be reputable. Well, first of all, we've got Indeed.com. Now, I happen to know, you may not know, but I happen to know that Indeed.com is one of the most reputable job searching websites in the world right now. And you've got Indeed, you've got Monster, I believe it is, and there's another one, I can't think of the name of it. Okay, but I know that Indeed is reputable. I know it because guess what? I got my job here at BCCC through Indeed. So because I know Indeed is reputable, if you knew that, then you'd go right to it. I'd go to Indeed. That's where I would search. Nursing jobs in travel RN down here. It doesn't say ad. Let me see if there's anything that stands out that would disclude them. Or so they've got search jobs here. I don't know. Let's put in RN Baltimore. They happen to have some jobs here listed. I don't know if they're good ones or not. Says nursingjobs.com. They may be reputable. I really don't know. Here's a job listed. So this might be an okay company. It may be. It may be. But what I do know from my from previous information and you can find it almost anywhere in companies' website. A lot of companies use Indeed.com. So that would be my reputable company right there. I could go to Indeed and I can definitely find that there are nursing jobs available in Indeed. And the one thing about Indeed, what they do is if you click on the job, you can go to the company's website, which is always, it's always probably the best thing for you to do is always go to a company's website. If you know of a company that's hiring, go to their website. But if you go to Indeed, Indeed will give you a chance to go to the company's website. Okay. I don't think any of the rest of those did that. Maybe the one we just looked at, but anyway. So this is a search trying to find a reputable website to find a nursing job. All right. So here's what we're going to do next. You're going to go to this week's week 10, all right? And there's a digital literacy quiz. You can click on the quiz. It's the same type of quiz we've done before. And all you do is put your name in, your last name, your email address. However, if I know some of you, when you go to that site, you're unable to open it. And so what I've been doing is sending you the link. So if you need to, just go to Buncee right here, and here's the link for that quiz. All right, so that quiz will be due by the end of today. So it'll be due at 11:59 today, which is Monday, October 29th. So go in and take it. You can submit your certificate to me after you passed it. I will be able to see the grade anyway, but this is what you'll be finishing up the class with. So, in conclusion, there's other assignments listed on this week's Canvas. There will be assignments listed in Canvas for Wednesday, the 30th. So you'll have to go to Canvas again to get your next lesson, and it'll be much like this one. All right. Thank you, and have a great day.